And now let's meet the visitors from Greenfield Central High School. First, the non-starters, number 1, Ainsley Robinson. Number 15, Kenzie Hasty. Number 21, Addie Herron. Number 23, Kaylin Moss. Number 24, Addie Hecox. Number 31, Lauren Petchen. And number 22, Leilani Forshee. Starting at one guard, a junior, number 2, Brooklyn McConnell. Starting at another guard, a freshman, number 11, Izzy Silcox. Starting at another guard, a junior, number 20, Jalen Smith. Starting at one forward, a junior, number 12, Shani Brown. And starting at the other forward, a junior, number 5, Madison Salsini. The Cougars are coached by Bradley Key. And now let's meet your Lapel Bulldogs. Non-starters, number 0, Layla Dawson. Number 1, Sophie Goodwin. Number 10, Alaria Tellis. Number 22, Jocelyn Love. Number 23, Amaya Nunn. Number 32, Brooklyn Bowles. Number 42, Gracie Clark. Number 15, Aggie Bowdenmore. And number 40, Sophie Gabbard. Starting at one guard, a junior, number 25, Taylor Rose. Starting at another guard, a senior, number 30, Rosemary Luckett. Starting at another guard, a senior, number 21, Maddie Pointer. Starting at one forward, a senior, number 33, Anna Lee Stowe. And starting at the other forward, a sophomore, number 11, Lanaya Will. Your Bulldogs are coached by Zach Newby.
Here we go, Kojak. We're back at it again tonight in the Dog Pound here at Lapel. Got
Yes,
the
sir.
Lady Bulldogs taking on Greenfield Central tonight. Bulldogs come out 7-1 on the season, and the Lady Cougars are 6-2. A couple of good records here.
Great matchup, Zach.
Yes, it is.
And we had a chance to see both teams.
Yes, we have.
Greenfield Central when they played Pendleton. You know, they got
Here.
some nice pieces. Oh,
Lob down.
The lob?
Lanaya, back out. Oh, stays here.
I thought they was lobbing it for the go up and flush, Zach.
Looked like it, didn't it?
They did. Greenfield Central just mishandled the ball. Unforced turnover.
Outlet to Miss Pointer there. Looks like Greenfield's in a zone here, Kojak.
Yeah, 2-3. It's almost like a matchup.
Yeah, it
2-3.
is.
Oh, they're doing pretty
Steal.
good too. Got the steal. That's Susini.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I liked her
Yeah.
last time I seen her, Zach.
Yeah, Greenfield Central has a nice squad here.
They
like
do.
you said, we saw them earlier in the season against Pendleton. Pendleton took care of business that game at Pendleton.
Yes, they did. I tell you, Miss McConnell, that young lady will pull up from the parking lot.
Yeah, she will. You got to get a hand up on her. Looks like
right.
Pendleton's out in a zone also here.
Lapel, yep, 2-3.
Nice take.
Oh, just rimmed out.
And Sunsini, that was her there. She's a second leading scorer on the team, Kojak, averaging 13.4 points per game. To go along with that, she's averaging 9 rebounds.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that rebound counts, Zach.
Got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and cross-court passes, lobbing it like that. Miss Wheels threw it away.
Two quick turnovers. That's not. I'm guaranteed that's not what Coach Newby's looking to how to start this game.
No, he's not, but he's relaxed.
Yes,
He's sitting down.
Yes,
he already know. Listen, my girls, we just need to just chill out. Look, they gonna catch fire here in a minute.
Gotta move your feet.
Oh, nice move.
kept a hand in her face.
Yes, she did. Great defense.
Yeah.
She stayed on the ground, didn't catch her in the air. Yeah, that was great defense.
You know, Kojak, one way to beat that zone is to get it down the floor quickly before they set up in it.
You're absolutely correct, Zach.
See how Lapel takes advantage of that. Got to be strong with it in there.
Yeah, they have to. And then even on the side, I mean, the top, you know, you got to penetrate, draw, you know, to where then you're able to kick it. Oh,
nice shot.
And that was pretty, too. Miss Likings.
Rosemary. Man, that was a heck of a
RL.
First 3 of the game. There's McConnell from the corner. She shoots that with a lot of confidence, Kojak. I know she hasn't hit a couple of those last game, but she continues to shoot that. They're going to fall for her.
Absolutely, Zach.
And
it was a nice rebound by Miss Wills. Pushed the ball up the court. That's what makes it so nice. How she can play just every position on the floor. You know.
Stays here.
Get the rebound, pushes the ball up the floor, you know, makes her more of a threat, man. She's special.
Yes, she is.
She's special.
She's very special. Annalise Stowe down low. Oh. Gets it back out. Good ball movement.
Oh, look, they're moving the ball. I think Miss Likens probably should have fired that up. She didn't already hit one. You
Good
know.
Defense.
Yeah. Heat check. See if I'm on. You know.
I know 2 people that would have let that go. They're up here in the stands.
And I know them personally. Me and you.
You didn't have to tell us to shoot twice. There's Miss Pointer.
Miss Pointer.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow, nice shot. You know, Kojak, I was taking some notes before the game today, and one thing I jotted down was, you know, Miss Wills and Miss Pointer, how great they are. You don't want to let those 2 get off to a good start. And
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Because this can get out of hand real quick.
Could. 4:23 left in the first quarter. 6-0 Lapel.
And Lapel, as I'm watching, Zach, they're being very, very patient.
They are being very patient.
They're not trying to rush anything. They're moving the ball around. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Attacking that zone. Yeah.
That's the way to share the ball.
Yeah.
She knew she missed that right away. Didn't have enough legs in it.
Sitting there waving at my cousin.
I like it. Got the band barking.
Yeah.
That's what happens in the dog pound.
Hey, that's what they say.
It's McConnell there. Got to keep a hand up on her. Nice penetration. Going to the line. Izzy Silcox. She's averaging 7.1 points per game. Kojak, 2 rebounds. 2.8 steals a game. Almost 3 steals a game.
Wow. I think what they're doing, I like what Greenfield Central is doing, Zach, and she gets the first one. I like what they're doing, Zach. It's almost like, hey, look, let's start from the inside out.
Yeah.
We're driving the ball, seeing if we can get some layups.
Yeah, I like that.
And then we'll focus in on try to, you know, make shots from the outside.
Miss Wills with the rebound.
Yeah, that was a great rebound by Miss Brown. She just couldn't convert.
3:30 left in the first quarter. Nice rebound.
Good rebound. And she kept it up, Zach. Did you see that?
She did not put it on the floor. That was a nice putback, wasn't it, Coach?
Yes, that was nice.
McConnell, and she nails it from deep on the behind the 3. I knew it was just a matter of time, Kojak, before she got one to go there.
Yes.
A couple of great possessions there by both teams. 3:02, 3:01 left in the quarter. First quarter, 8-4. Lanaya Wills with the rebound. Going to the line.
I tell you what, they don't have any and you don't see that a lot, you know. They are really trying to push that ball down to the paint, you know, down there to Miss Wills.
And she's hard to guard down there, Coach.
She is.
6 foot tall. I mean,
she is.
Got a nice shot on her, too.
Good one, entering the ball now.
It's like they know where where our bread and butter is. Let's get that down there. And I love it, you know, just the unselfishness of
I do too.
Lady Bulldogs, man. I love it.
Good hands in
good hands.
Hey, nice
that's a CBA girl, huh?
She is. Nice
and converts. Great job, Ms. Stone.
Buckets from her. Nice job. And you know, Kojak, you need other girls besides Miss Wills and Miss Pointer to step up like that. Annalise Stowe's having a great year this year.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. I mean, it makes you guys more of a threat.
Yes, it does.
But it takes a lot of pressure off of the go-tos.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, to where they don't have to try to really force it and try to make something happen.
Yep.
And a lot of times when you do that and you just don't let the game come to you, it's easy for you to really start making mistakes and not look as good.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree. Lapel's deep. They got a lot of girls that can come in and contribute right away. I like that.
And that's why Coach knew exactly. He wasn't sweating. He was just sitting over there,
relaxed,
calm and collected. You know, like, hey, we'll be okay.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that. Got a lot of confidence in his team and his girls.
Yes. See, I would have been up off the bench screaming after them couple turnovers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have been in them. You know. But now, you know, one thing I believe in is not showing a whole lot of emotion when they make a mistake.
Absolutely.
and don't triple that when they do something good.
Yep. I agree with you. Look at there.
They go from the parking lot.
That was in and out too, Coach.
Yeah,
he's not afraid to shoot it out there. I like that.
And I heard Coach over there for Greenfield Central, he said, great job.
Coach Key?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that he's open to Miss McConnell shooting from the parking lot.
She's got the green light from out there, don't she?
Yes, he does.
2:12 left in the first quarter, 12-4 Lapel.
Man, Lapel is being so patient. I love it. They're not forcing anything.
Not. Working it around the perimeter. Look at that. All 5 girls being active.
I tell you, that middle, if they just flash.
Yeah. From the corner. And she nails it.
I tell you, that was pretty. Miss Goodwin, Sophie.
Yes. That was a nice shot.
It was pretty. She got an A in English. Perfect rotation.
She did. That looked good. And you know what? It's nice that some of these other girls can step up there and hit that 3 ball also. Look at there.
Sassini.
Nice shot.
I'm telling you, listen, Zach. Socini, listen, I like her game.
Yeah, me
man.
too.
Lefty.
Me too.
Right back at you. Right back at you. I like it. I don't know if Susini, if she know Miss Pointer, but listen.
That's her second 3 of the game.
That's right. Miss Pointer is a I'll be right back at you type of player. You can celebrate if you want to. I'm right back at you.
That's one thing I like about Lapel, Kojak. They seem to have the answer when somebody scores.
Yes.
That's a nice move right there.
That was by Miss Brown.
Yeah, and that's Cheney Brown. She's their leading scorer at 13.6 points per game and 4.6 rebounds to go along with that, Kojak.
Yeah.
She's one heck of a player. Miss Pointer again. 33 seconds left in the first quarter, 18-9. Good pass.
Oh, good luck.
She's going to finish that down low like that.
She is.
Sonsini.
I'm telling you, wherever she goes, Zach, that coach, whatever that college is, not after this year, but she's a junior. Yeah, they're getting a steal.
Yes, they are. They're going to benefit from her.
They are getting a steal.
4 seconds left in the quarter. What Nia Wills?
Oh,
looked like that might have got blocked. Yeah. Into the first. 18-11. Lapel Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs over the Lady Cougars. Pretty good quarter there, Kojak. They started out kind of slow with a couple of turnovers. Lapel did.
Yes.
They seem to have turned it around and spread that lead out a little bit.
You know what, Zach? They did. And actually, you know, after Lapel got going, Greenfield Central, they were still struggling.
Yeah.
You know, so they started kind of late, kind of picked up, and they cut into this lead, you know, 18-11 now. But, I mean, even their baskets that they got, they were good. You know, moving the ball. They ran great sets and, you know, get the ball into Sassini. She had a uncontested 3-point shot.
Yes, she did.
And then in transition, they hit her, you know, and she converted on the layup.
You can't leave her open. She will knock that down. Actually, Kojak, she can score from just about anywhere on the floor.
I believe.
Yeah, she can go inside. She can go outside.
Right. And she has confidence in shooting that shot outside, too.
I'll tell you what, Coach Key, he also has a lot of confidence in his players because he seems to let them have the green light out there. And I love a coach that does that. They don't play with any fear, do they? Like being taken out or anything like that.
Great point, Zach. Great point. And with that being said, you can get the best out of your kids, you know, especially when they're not playing in field.
Yes.
You know.
1-4 offense here. Up high. Uh-oh. She's going to take that hard to the basket.
Lapel fell asleep, figuring that she was going to drop it off somewhere else, and they left her.
I believe that's 4 points for Brown now here in the first half. Oh, nice flash by Pointer, and they got her the ball inside there. 7:34 in the second, 18-13. Lapel Bulldogs with the lead. Lady Bulldogs. Got to move to the ball. Uh-oh, Anna follow your shot. She can knock that down, Kojak.
Yeah, I believe you, Zach.
She's another one, Kojak, that can go inside in the paint and finish, and she can also shoot that three.
Well, yeah, she has her hands full down there.
Yes, she does.
With Sassini,
yes,
but she's battling though.
Cut, nice back cut.
Yeah,
you know what?
Good pressure.
Miss Wills kind of got beat to the spot there, but she challenged that and made her change her shot.
Did.
Good recovery.
I love how Lapel comes to the ball.
Yes.
You know, if one of their players pick the ball, pick their dribble up, they're coming. They're right there like, hey, clapping their hands. Yeah. Hey, I'm here. Outlet.
And, you know, we've seen that the last couple of nights, Kojak, where they're not necessarily lazy passes, but a lot of those have been picked off because players don't come to that pass.
You're right.
Get on the ground. I love that.
Yeah.
I love diving on the floor.
And that was just mishandle of the basketball, you know.
6:35 left in the second quarter. Still 18-13 Lapel.
The longer that Lapel allows Greenfield Central to stay in the game, stay around, the more confidence they will get.
Absolutely, Kojak. That's a great point.
And they will be hard to deal with in the latter quarters.
Yeah, when you let a team know they can play with you, they can be dangerous, can't they?
Yes. Good rebound and follow.
Nice flash. If that's the fifth foul, she'll be going to the line here for two.
2 fouls on the 5.
Might be their fourth team foul. Oh, right there, Lanaya. Good cut. They got her the ball. She just got fouled on that. She knocked down her first 2 free throws, Kojak. Let's see how she does here. She's got a nice looking shot.
Yeah, she does. It's a little when she adds a little bit more arch to it, then she'll be able to step out further. You know,
a little short
like
on
that, right? Yeah. Even when you look at her shot, it has a little bit of flat to it.
Yeah.
So once she learns how to arch that shot and shoot going up, oh man, Zach. I can see her shooting from half court.
Yeah, me too. And you know, Lanaya, she's only a sophomore. She's averaging 20 points a game, Kojak, and 13.4 boards a game. A double-double as a sophomore. She's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. The numbers say it.
Yeah, I agree
but
with
when
that.
you see it live and see, you know, her versatility, man, listen, she is impressive.
Uh-oh, can't let her shoot. She'll back it up and shoot from the parking lot.
She sure will.
Good drive. Way to move your feet.
It's great defense by Lapel.
Keep that hand up on her.
Good ball movement.
52 left in the second quarter, 19-13 Lapel.
Yeah, good job. You got to put some hands.
Oh, she's good with that penetration, Coach.
Yes, she is. So
7 quick points from her here in the first half.
And they've cut that lead down to 4.
19-15. Drive by Wills. Nice ball movement.
I would have liked to see Miss Wills, you know, go ahead and
From
stop
deep.
and pop.
Nice.
Oh,
No foul.
just tried to keep it alive. Good hustle.
Oh, there.
There we go.
Pressure makes a difference.
Good job not giving up. That was a great trap by
Yes,
Miss Wills and Miss Stowe. Nice size. It's
Yes,
hard to see.
It's hard to see. And they had them hands moving. You know, we talked about
Yes,
that all
they
the
did.
time. It's a big difference if you're just standing there trapping, but you got those hands moving. It's hard to see out of that trap.
Yes.
Greenfield Central still packing it in the lane there in the zone. They're moving well in that
Yeah,
defense.
listen,
that zone.
they are.
Making Lapel work for it, aren't they?
And they're closing that middle down.
Yes,
it may
they
look
are.
open at first, but then they're closing it. But what Lapel has to do, Zach, once you pass it, you got to cut hard.
Yes, you do.
Because you create a vacuum when you do that.
That's right, Kojak.
But if you're just trotting, then no vacuum will be right.
And these girls need to look to kind of penetrate that gap every once in a while to draw a couple defenders to you.
Yes.
Set up your teammate. They're being patient, though. I like it.
They're being patient. They're being patient. Just a little bit too patient for me. I mean, just as far as them not attacking.
But I got to tell you, Kojak, the longer the Greenfield Central plays defense, the harder it gets. You know, you get tired.
Miss McConnell got her hands on that ball. Miss
Good
Wills
cut.
was able to
Nice pass.
retrieve it.
It's a way to share the ball right there. She hasn't had one fall yet, but she's going to.
Yeah. I like the way Miss Stowe is crashing that board, too.
She's looking good tonight.
I like that.
3:54 left in the second quarter, 19-15 Lapel. Pass inside
I tell you.
Sensini. She can finish in there.
Yes, she just missed it. And that's one of the things, Zach, that when you take that much time off the clock and you're not able to convert, with getting the basket, and then the opposite team comes down and score, man, it really works against you.
Yes, it does. I agree with that.
Right. Because the momentum, it shifts.
Yeah. So the truth is the zone's working.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And by the looks of it, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. Them Greenfield Central, look,
Yep.
they're moving their,
Yep.
absolutely. Moving their feet.
Oh. She was wanting the ball, wasn't she, Kojak?
You know what I love, though? Susini was hollering,
Yes,
Zach,
she was.
letting her know, I'm open. Not just waving your hands, because you can miss a wave, but it's hard for you to deny and miss a yell.
Yeah, I love that, actually.
Yeah.
I tell them the ZB all the time, let everybody in the gym know you're open.
There you go.
Look at here. Brown, Miss Brown. She's another baller. She's got a quick 6 here in the first half. 2:44 left, 19-17. They cut it to 2, Kojak.
Cut it to 2. And true enough, Lapel is being patient.
Yeah, they are.
However, if you don't convert,
defense.
if you don't convert, that being patient is, it's not working for you.
No, it's hard to get in a rhythm that way, isn't it, Kojak? I got to tell you, Greenfield Central's, they're playing that zone really well, and they're talking down there.
Yes, they are.
Especially on the closeout.
I think they may have
drive.
Oh,
got an opportunity for
Miss
an
Brown. Listen, that was a nice up and under.
Yes, it was. She's got a quick 8. She's going to the line. 2:09 left, 19-19. We got a tie ball game.
Full fouls on number 11, Wills. Her first basket is good. Brown at the line, shooting 1.
Missed it.
Yeah, couldn't convert on that.
2:06 left. Timeout, Coach Newby.
Yes.
Full timeout, hold on.
Tie game, Zach.
2:05 left in the quarter, in the half.
What you think, man?
I think Greenfield's done what they had to do to get back to claw back into this. They're playing good defense.
Yes.
You know, Lapel's being patient, but again, it's hard to get into a rhythm. And you know, they're getting one shot again down here, one shot. Greenfield Central's doing a great job of getting that rebound and getting down the floor.
Yes, yes. And they just slowly but surely just chopped into the lead.
Yes, they have.
You know, because they was down, what, 8?
Yeah.
Or 7? One of them, I think it was 19. They was down 8. It was 19-11.
That's right.
And they have went on an 8-point run. 8.0.
You know what I like
to see run, man.
Yeah, what I like about Greenfield Central, Kojak, is they didn't panic. They could have panicked, and they did not, you know. They're playing well.
They're sticking to the game plan.
Yes, they are.
They are sticking to that game plan. Lapel needs to, especially when you got a Miss Pointer on your team, who is a great transitional player. You know, you got to get some movement.
Yeah.
You got to get moving.
I agree. I mean, you know, you can't blame the Greenfield Central staff for putting them in a zone, especially as well as they're playing it.
Right.
Good follow there by Stowe.
Listen, Miss Stowe she is making it happen.
Yep.
On that offensive glass,
Yes,
man.
Good ball movement.
Great ball movement.
She'll shoot that out there.
Ah,
Get pass. Oh.
yeah. What they have to do is, because they're doubling Miss Wheels,
yes, they are.
They have to start attacking it with the dribble instead of just passing it around the perimeter, because nothing is happening. Oh, yep.
She was open for a brief second there, Kojak, but what a dangerous pass to throw across that zone like that.
Is that Miss Bowles?
That looks like it. Hope she's all right.
I think she might have hit knees.
It looks like that,
with somebody.
1:17 left in the second quarter. Got a tie ball game, 19-19. Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, you know, that hurts, Zach.
Yeah,
you know, to hit knees with another player. And hopefully that's what it is. Just, you know, just hit it, you know, because it stings for a minute.
And she's up walking, putting
great
some weight
job.
on that.
There you go. There you go.
You know, Kojak, that's something we've talked about all season, that if there's something you could do away with in sports or do away with in basketball, it would definitely be the injuries, especially for these young kids.
Absolutely.
But, you know, you're going to have them, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're
especially
right.
when you play hard, diving after balls, getting on the ground.
Yep.
We got a close one here. A barn burn.
Greenfield Central is not going away.
No, they're not. They've impressed me tonight.
Yeah, they are not going away.
Listen to that chatter down there, Kojak. I love that talking.
And it's almost like they're triangle in two.
Yeah.
Because they are not.
Oh,
good hands by Miss McConnell.
She's taking it. Got to block out down there, don't you, Kojak?
You got Sassini down. Yep,
got a chance for an and one.
Whenever she gets down there and get around that glass, listen, it's almost like her hands is a magnet, Zach.
You can almost chalk it up.
You can chalk it up.
Count the basket. Salt City at the line, shooting one.
She's got a nice shot. Let's see if she can convert this and one. A little short. Annalise Stowe bringing it up the floor. 53 seconds left in the quarter. 21-19. Greenfield Central with the lead. They chipped away until they finally took that lead, Kojak.
Yes.
Turnover Lapel.
Turnover.
41.2 seconds in the half.
You know, I see that Coach Newby kind of made an adjustment to where he's having one of his players like just roam right there in the middle of that zone instead, because they hadn't been flashing.
Yeah.
So they're just standing there in the middle of that zone.
30 seconds left in the half. Sonsini with the drive. I think they're going to get her for the foul on that.
Yes.
No? 21.
Two fouls on
Addie Heron.
Heron.
Her first personal. Team's fourth this quarter, so we're not going to the line yet.
It would
20
be
seconds left, Kojak.
Lapel needs to score.
Yes, they do.
Going into halftime.
They need a little momentum, don't
Yes, they do. I'm telling you, they are doing a fabulous job on Miss Wheels.
5 seconds left in the quarter, in the half. 2, 1. Let it go at the buzzer. About banked it in, didn't she, Kojak?
Yes.
Well, first half's over with. 21-19. Greenfield Central leading the Lapel Lady Bulldogs. What do you think?
I mean, we talked about it, Zach. You know, when it came to the zone, they did a great job. Lapel was patient, but, you know, we come to find that too patient.
Almost too patient.
Yeah, because they did a lot of passing around the perimeter and not attacking the gas.
Once the ram, yes.
Right. Once that ball is reversed, then you know you have a window.
Yeah.
You know, because the defense has to shift, you have to attack it, which you draw and you create for your teammates, man.
Yep.
But they've just been passing it around the perimeter, which has allowed Greenfield Central to just slide their feet and get in position.
Yeah, and it's limited Lapel to one shot here in the last part of the second quarter.
Yes.
And then not only that, is they've actually got a couple steals out of that and converted it to the other end.
Sure did.
Good defense by Greenfield Central.
And they're struggling with not getting Miss Wheels the ball, because now they've been doubling her.
Yes, they have.
And the bigger person, Susini for Greenfield Central, she's kind of like the roam person down there.
Gotcha.
You know? So that would, I promise you, man, it seems to be effective right now.
Yeah.
So that's why the rest of the team, they have to start attacking.
Yes, they do.
Attacking that zone to where we have numbers. Let's take advantage of it.
And you know, Kojak, we talked about this briefly earlier, that tonight's the night you need some of those other girls stepping up. Since they're double teaming Lanaya Wills down there, you notice on that zone, every time the ball comes to Lanaya's side, they're dropping that wing girl down there and doubling her.
Yep.
And it's making it hard for them, that entry pass to her. So,
You're right, Zach. It'll be interesting to see, you know, how Coach Newby adjusts.
Yes.
You know, what he tells his girls, how they need to come out and play. They're moving the ball fabulous.
Yes,
no problem with the ball moving.
I agree.
You know, it's actually impressive. However, we're not getting anything out of it.
That's true.
You know, and everything that they get, it's on the perimeter.
Yep.
3-point shots, you know, and so it's like, man, listen, we need to get closer to the basket, driving, kicking, to where it increases the chances of getting a bucket.
I agree, Kojak. Well, we've got 7:58 left here before this third quarter starts. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Yes.
All right, Kojak, we're back. 2 minutes left to go before the third quarter. I'm going to go over a couple of scoring stats here.
Sounds good to me, Zach.
Number 1, Sophia Goodwin for Lapel. She has 3 at half. Lanaya Wills has 3 free throws. They're doing a good job on her, aren't they?
Yes, they really, yeah.
Maddie Pointer, number 21 for Lapel. She has 6, a couple of 3-pointers. Rosemary Likens hit a 3 with 3. And then Annalise Stowe has a couple of buckets for 4. Let me turn it over for Greenfield Central here. We got Brooklyn McConnell with 4. She had 4 right out of the gate. Then you got Sunsini with 9, and of course their other go-to, Cheney Brown, has 8.
Yes.
And that results in a 21-19 lead over the Lady Bulldogs here at halftime.
Yep. Sure enough.
Basketball.
I tell you what, Zach, them Lady Cougars, they feel like, look, this is their game. Look, we are in this game. We're up, you know, and what we've been doing is effective and it's working.
Yes,
Let's stick with it.
And they're playing with confidence.
And they are. On both ends, defensively and offensively. So it's going to be interesting this half to see how the Lady Bulldogs, how they respond to that.
I agree with you, Kojak. And I'll tell you something that I love. Greenfield Central, obviously, I did a great scouting report on Lapel girls.
Yes.
And the girls are coming out and doing exactly what the coaching staff wants them to do. And it's being effective. It's working.
You're right.
That's a great example of listening to your coaching staff.
Yes, sir. which you say all the time how you need to listen. And it just makes sense that they have been listening. These Lady Cougars have been listening to their coach and following the game plan to a T, Zach.
I agree, Kojak.
But hopefully what they don't do is, if they get overconfident, then I'm telling you, these Lady Bulldogs, they'll turn this thing around, and next thing you know, they be up 20.
Yeah, that's true, too.
I mean, that's the type of team that they
have.
have.
Lost a little silver ring with flowers on it in the girls' bathroom. I have it.
Kojak, we need to thank Lapel, the Lapel family, Lapel Bulldog family, for letting us in here and broadcasting and covering these kids like we do. You know, Mr. Bill Chase, athletic director.
Thank you, Mr. Chase.
Yeah, Coach Newby.
Yes, Coach Newby, yes.
They let us come in here and get all the behind-the-scenes footage and interviews, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
And I tell you, Zach, it just goes without saying, man. We done said it, man. These schools have just been, you know, just so open, man. And
I love it.
And we're very appreciative. So
thank
you, Lapel.
Yes. Greenfield Central with the ball. It's a nice play right there.
It was
out of bounds.
It was.
Back cut.
Now let's see what the Lady Bulldogs are going to do with this 2-3 zone.
Yeah. I hear chatter.
I hear chatter. Yeah.
Susini,
she's down there talking.
Anytime your defenders are talking to each other on the defensive end.
See that. Oh, good hands, Miss Wheels.
Limited to one shot, though.
Yeah, limited to one shot. And it was a shot with a lot of congestion.
Yeah, it was.
It was congestion. Miss McConnell. She is ready to fire.
You know, she gets that off quick, too, doesn't she?
She does, Zach. She does. Hey, watch Miss Wheels, because what Miss Wheels have to do, she has to be more active. Yep. She can't just sit there because she's easy to guard. Yeah, she has to move. You see how she's just standing
in one spot.
Yeah, she has to move.
Flash there.
She has to move.
Man, Greenfield Central's their zone is on tonight.
It is. And that's why you have to attack it.
Yep.
Because even when she
kind of a tough pass.
Yeah.
Into traffic right there. Look here, Miss McConnell getting out in front of everyone with the finish. Way to get out and go.
Yeah.
23-19, Kojak. 6:32 left in the third.
See, Miss Stowe just did exactly what's needed. You have to penetrate that gap, Zach.
Yeah, you do.
Because if you don't, now when you have a Miss Wheels down there, then you draw.
Yes,
and then you can right. Absolutely. And it works because they're in like when Miss Wheels is down there like a triangle
right there. Even that right there was a
shot.
Yes. She threw that defender to her. Got a nice little open shot. Who hit that?
Rose.
Steal by
good steal.
Lanaya.
And she pushing it down. 1 on 4.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. That transition buckets.
Lanaya needed that to go, didn't she, Coach?
Absolutely.
That's her first field goal of the game.
Absolutely. I think, as a matter of fact, Zach, Lapel needed it because now they're back up 1.
They are.
Yeah. Just making those simple adjustments. Now, they got that basket when it came to Miss Wheels in transition.
Yep, that's
she got the rebound and she pushed it the length of the floor. She was 1 on 4. However, this is the type of team that the Lady Bulldogs are. They score in transition.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And they haven't had too many transition opportunities.
They have not.
Tonight.
They have not. And then, like you said, you know, a little penetration kick.
Yeah.
Which Rose, you know, she was able to get a nice uncontested 3-point shot and knocked it down.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at there, McConnell.
McConnell.
Woo, in and out.
I tell you, it's almost like she's getting closer and closer.
It's just a matter of time, isn't it? I love her confidence, though, Coach.
Yes.
And as a shooter, you've got to continue to shoot those. That's the only way you're going to shoot your way out of that.
Absolutely, Zach. Absolutely.
5:50 left in the third. 24-23. Lapel Lady Bulldogs with the lead. Good game. Got a tight one here.
Yeah, Miss Will, she has to flash in the middle. She's just going block to block, and that's not, good hands.
Pushing it. Annalise Stowe tries to get
I
don't know about that one.
Yeah, that looked like good defense to me. Hands straight up. She's just taller than Miss McConnell, and so, that was – but the ref was on the other side. He was behind Miss Stowe, so he couldn't see. That's what I'm going to contribute that to, Zach.
And you know what? You're probably right, Kojak. Knocks down the free throw. Ties the game up 24-24 with 5:27 left in the third. Knocks down the second one. The band getting into it. I love it. Another lead change. Greenfield Central takes the lead by 1, 25-24.
Yep, sure enough.
Here we go. Annalise Stowe. Little dribble handoff. Hard to get inside that zone. There.
But once they start to dribble the ball, you know, the players can't stand. You have to either cut through to kind of create some type of vacuum. You can't just stand.
One thing I've noticed, Kojak, Greenfield Central, they were communicating a little bit better, but their head's on a swivel. They got that they're looking around.
And there we go.
Yes. Here.
Great defense.
Going to take it hard to the basket. Going back to the line.
Yeah.
Good take.
Yeah, exactly.
4:43 left in the third. 25-24. Greenfield Central with the lead, and they're at the line.
So what we don't want, and you see it often, Zach, a player like Miss Wheels can get frustrated because she's going and she's bumping bodies and she's not getting the ball. But what I would like to see the adjustment. I would like her to see her move around because she can hit the three.
Yes,
but you move around, you know, offensive rebound. Right back up.
You got to block out.
Right.
We talk about putting a butt on somebody and moving them out of there all the time.
That was 3 possessions. 2 free throws, missed shot, rebound, missed shot, back up.
That's Annalise Stowe's third foul with 4:39 left in the third quarter. It's a pretty shot.
Yes, it is. That left hand is sweet.
Sunsini, she's got a nice game. She knows how to put that ball in the basket too, Kojak.
Yes, she does.
Look at that.
Knocks down both of them.
27-24, 3-point lead, Greenfield Central.
We have to. Now, every time you look at Miss Wills, she's going away from the ball.
Yeah.
So whatever side the ball is on, she goes to the opposite side.
Yeah, they're double teaming her down there too. Right. It's hard to get her to the ball, harder to get her involved in the offense that way. Nice shot.
Rose is, listen, she didn't hit a couple big shots. And it's good that she's hitting that shot, Zach, because if not, Lapel would be in trouble. Miss Brown.
She's a shooter.
Miss Brown's right back at you. Tell you, Rose, if she wasn't on, see, they're trying to force it in there. This is not like,
that's too
Rose, listen to me. Listen to me. She is fine. This is what Lapel needs because they have neutralized Miss Wheels.
Yes.
And so Rose, she didn't hit 3 threes.
Yeah, man, that was nice. Got to block out.
Yep.
Now see a block out right there. She would have had that.
You know, Zach, I haven't seen Miss Pointer.
She's out.
I wonder if she's not feeling well or something. She hasn't been in.
3:06 left in the third quarter. We got a tie game, 30-30. Greenfield Central with the ball, penetrating. Look at here.
Rebound.
There's Lanaya with the rebound there.
Good job. Now this is where you're able to get your get something happen, make something happen. Transition.
I'd be looking to push that ball every time, Kojak.
You're right.
You can always bring it back out and set up.
I tell you
don't
what,
have anything.
Zach, just like listen, Rose, you didn't hit the last 3 shots.
Yep.
Don't be looking to pass that ball. Listen, when you get that ball, you got heat check. You got to check and see.
I'd be looking to score
this. That's why they're still in the game, and it's a tie game because of Miss Rose.
Number 32, Brooklyn Bowles, back in the game. That's a good sign.
To see her.
Because that means that knee isn't hurt like we thought, Kojak, which is always good.
Oh, you can't let Miss Brown open like that.
No. And you got to go get
there
that
you
rebound.
Got, yep. You got Sassini out.
Again. McConnell with the ball.
Man, that's
don't leave her. You got to get a
3
hand
attempts.
Yes, it is. Got to put a butt on somebody, Kojak.
Yeah, that's 3 attempts.
You can't afford to keep giving up those offensive rebounds like that.
No, you can't.
Greenfield's being patient. They're playing good basketball tonight.
They are.
Good passing, good defense. Way to get in the passing lane. Brooklyn Bowles. 1:53 left in the third. Kojak, we got a tie game, 30-30. I love it.
I tell you, man, that number 25 for the Lady Bulldogs.
There for travel there.
Woo, I was about to say, that was, hey, you can count that and one. But I tell you, Miss Rose, listen, she has kept the Lady Bulldogs in this game.
She got 9 points on the evening so far with some big threes.
Big threes.
When they needed them, Kojak.
Yes, yes.
Good pass inside.
Right back to her. Oh, kind of high.
Yeah.
But listen, she needs to look for that. You're in the rhythm. See, this is what when you become too patient, you lose your rhythm. You know. Good hands.
She needed that ball in there.
Yes.
I know she's frustrated, but if she keeps playing like that, she's going to get a couple of those to fall for her, and she needs to step to that line and knock these down. Sometimes that helps you get it going too.
Yeah.
Get to that line, knock a couple free throws down.
You know what, Zach? I'm just saying, if it was me, if I was Coach Newby, I would tell Rose, listen, don't you be looking to pass the ball a lot. You've hit your last 3 shots.
She's feeling it.
Yeah, all net, string music. And you're still looking to pass. Look, I need for you to be looking to score this ball.
Lanaya hit both her free throws there.
Good job, Miss Wills.
They're up 32-30 with 1:15 left in the third. They're in their own zone down here.
Yeah.
Good job. Good defense. Making Greenfield work. They're being patient. Can't let her shoot it.
No, you can't.
And she's
due for one.
Yeah, and she'll shoot it from the volleyball line too, Coach.
Right.
Less than a minute left, 56 seconds.
Miss McConnell is due for one. Good ball movement by Greenfield. Good defense though by Lapel.
Yes, it is.
You know,
leave her open down there.
Yeah, found her.
She will finish.
Yeah, they fell asleep on that back end.
Sunsini with a bucket. She has 13 in the game so far. 30 seconds left in the half, or in the third quarter. Tie game, 32-32.
Yes.
We've seen a couple effective zones tonight, Kojak. They're active, they're moving, they're talking, they got their hands moving, they got their head on a swivel.
Yes, yes.
That's important.
See, this is what the one person I'm telling not to be trying to force it is Rose.
Yeah.
She's trying to force it in there to Miss Wheels. You're the one that's hot.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, you're the one that's hot, but that's going to have to come from coach.
Yep.
You know, hey, listen, you know, I need for you to be looking for your shot.
Careful. Oh, inside to Lanaya.
Yeah. Oh.
Good ball.
Yeah.
Good hard defense.
Absolutely. They're clamping, Zach.
And I got to tell you, Sunsini's also 6 foot down there. You know, she's been battling with Miss Wills all night.
Right.
It's hard to get it over a girl that tall. Look at here, Kojak. A little short. Right idea, though.
Yeah, right idea, but it was almost like a rush shot because time was running out.
True.
And that's what I'm saying. When you have a player, she's hit 3 in a row, Zach.
3 threes in a row.
3 threes in a row. You don't listen. You keep firing.
You got to look for this. You got to look.
You keep firing
first.
That's right.
We got the drum line out.
Yeah, come on with it.
Do some dancing.
Hey, you know what? That may give the Lady Bulldogs a little spark, Zach.
It better.
Hey, let's go. I see the crowd standing up.
Yeah.
And then again, I realized that Miss Pointer, she didn't play the third quarter. I didn't see her.
If she wasn't there, she didn't get very many minutes.
Right. I don't know what that's due to. Maybe she's not feeling well. I don't know. But if you, listen, if you're out here, Zach, and this is just how I feel. If you're out here and you played a little bit, I don't care how you feel. If I got the vomit on the floor, then that's the only time I'm not playing. I'm coming out. Listen, if my stomach hurt, I'm going to learn how to play with a hurt stomach.
Yep.
You know, with an upset
And I see her
stomach.
coming back in here.
Oh, okay.
You know, maybe coach just thought something. Maybe he thought he needed to make an adjustment, or we'll see.
Well, I tell you what, having her in there for the Lady Bulldogs to still be tied up in the start of this fourth quarter without Miss Pointer, listen, that everything is working in their favor, sound like.
Good defense.
Yeah, good defense.
7:49, tie game. Got to come back and help here. Go to the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Here, long pass, cross court.
Anticipating it.
She's going to hit that.
That was great anticipation by Miss Brown.
Yep, she's a player. She's having a pretty good game tonight, Kojak.
She is.
I think they got her for 11 right now.
Good ball move, but you got to look at the basket.
Yeah, you do.
Miss Stowe got the ball, and she just immediately looked to the corner. You got to.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to look to that basket because she was open. Had she just turned to the left, she'd have had a wide open layup.
And she's a finisher. She can finish that shot.
Yes.
I think Greenfield Central just has them a little bit out of whack right now.
I think so. I think
pass
so.
inside.
Good pass. Yeah.
Nice shot, Lanaya.
That's right.
I've been trying to do that all night, but it's hard to do when you got two girls on her.
You're right.
There. It's good to see her take advantage of that possession. She just needs to keep playing hard because every time down the floor, you might have an opportunity like that to finish.
Right, Zach.
Keep your head up, keep playing hard.
Yes.
We got a game, 34-34, 6:43 left in the game. I'm loving it. Down low.
Oh,
Here.
look at that
Nice
footwork.
Man.
She sealed her, Jack. Did you see how
I did. That was great footwork.
It was so great to where I called you Jack. You hear me, Zach?
She's got 15 on the night, Kojak. She's having a heck of a game. And, she is averaging 13.4 points per game. She's over her average now. Lapel moving the ball.
They're starting to go back to.
She hesitated a little bit, Kojak.
They're starting to go back to that same effective defense of doubling Miss Wheels.
Yeah, they are. Well, they have to because
absolutely
you just can't contain her with one
girl
on her.
You're right. She get it down there and she's single cup. It's over with.
And Greenfield Central, nice step through.
Oh, way to stay with it.
Getting that offensive board though. She'll let that fly.
There she go, Miss McConnell.
Good job, Lanaya.
Good rebound.
Gotta go.
There she go. Good look. Good ball reversal.
There you go, Annalee.
Rebound.
Miss Wheels underneath.
There you go.
That's good basketball. Way to move the ball. Way to get that out on transition.
Absolutely. But see, all of that happened because of the transition, pushing the ball up, moving the ball around. It created space. They took a shot. They was in position to get the rebound. She gets it, puts it back up. There you go.
And you know what else? By pushing that ball in that transition, Kojak, that did not give Greenfield Central time to set up in that zone.
There you go. There you go. There you go, Zach.
Tie game, 36-36. We got a timeout with 5:34 left in the fourth, baby.
And listen, this right here.
I love it.
I don't think anybody was expecting for the score to be what it is right now. 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They didn't think it was going to be this close, Zach, because I didn't.
Well, I got to tell you, Kojak, the new AP poll came out, and you got a couple of local teams around here that are ranked in the top 10. You got Eastern Hancock at 2A. They're, I think they're second in the state right now.
Some CBA girls on there.
Yeah, I'm proud of them.
I know that's right.
And then you got Lapel, I think, is ranked 6th in the state in 2A. And then you've got Alexandria up there with Mickey Hosier at the helm and his daughter, Jacqueline Hosier. Heck of a scorer she is, and we're going to get to watch them this weekend.
Yeah,
so,
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Night. Yeah, I'm
they
excited
take on Coach Bates and Franklin girls.
Yes.
What a game that might be. I'm excited about that one. Woo!
I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it.
Me too. But hey, three teams locally ranked in the top 10 in the state. You can't beat that.
You know, Zach, and we've been talking about that, man. There is still talent here in Madison County.
Hey, we're seeing it.
We're seeing it firsthand.
Nice shot.
Good job, Miss Wheels.
Way to get that and one.
Needed that.
They're up 37-36. 5:32 left in the game. Got to know what's behind.
Oh.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did. Took too many steps. But that was coached because there was Miss Pointer was right on her hips.
Yes, she was. Looking to tip that ball.
Coming
that's what
right.
You got to do defensively.
You're right.
I'm looking for that steal every time coming behind like that.
And most steals come from behind.
Mm-hmm. And then offensively there, she just needs to know what's coming up behind her.
Yeah.
5:20 left. We got a game, 37-36. Lapel Lady Bulldogs with the lead. Greenfield Central still in that 2-3 zone, active zone. They got Annalise Stowe in the middle there trying to get an outlet in there. Still putting two girls down on Lanaya down there, aren't they?
Yes.
Smart. Good ball pressure. Careful with that skip pass. That's a dangerous pass.
Yeah, that's
good job, Lanaya. Way not to force anything in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, now
but you have to. Yes,
she should have been ready to shoot.
Yes, they have to be looking to score, Zach, because if not, this is when you make mistakes.
Look at that
passing the ball. There she go.
Money. That was a good shot.
That's right.
And she was ready to shoot that.
That's right. That's right. That was big, Zach.
She needed that to go.
That was big, and they just caused the turnover. That was big. That three.
That's her 9th point of the game. Miss Pointer's got 9.
I guess Miss Pointer showed up at the right time.
Yeah, she did. She's got 3 threes tonight, I believe.
Yes.
A couple girls with 3 threes tonight.
Yep, sure do.
With the drive.
Look at them hands.
Lanaya got her with the reach, possibly. They collapsed on her there, Kojak.
Yeah, they did.
You have to.
You have
She's
to.
hard to guard.
Listen, it's almost as if you need like 7 players on her. Once you get to move, it's like you need 7 because she's so good. She has phenomenal footwork.
Yes, she does.
And she's a scorer.
Yes, she is. Oh, you got to be strong with it.
Yeah.
Hey, McConnell's not just going to let that pass get in there. Good hands.
Oh, good hands.
She's got to finish here.
She goes.
Strong. Ooh, don't hit your head. Be careful down there.
In transition, Zach.
Great hands to get that ball out and go like that.
Great hands. She pushed the ball. Now she's in this position. Couple free throws.
4:01 left in the 4th quarter. 40-36. Lapel leads. Lanaya Wills at the line. And drained it.
Money.
She now has 13 on the night, Kojak, with another opportunity to make it 14 if she hits this one.
And I tell you what, if she has 13, 7 of them has been free throws.
In and out. 4 minutes left. 41-36. 5-point game. Oh, look at here.
Wow.
Got the easy one. Did you lose the handle of that?
I don't know.
Coach
Yeah, I would like to know,
I think
what
he knows what happened.
Right.
I blinked. I didn't see it.
Right. So it was as if, she lost the ball. Like if he handed to her and it falls out and
gave one away there, didn't they?
Man.
Bad timing too, because
you're right.
now the score is 43-36.
Yes. They are up 7.
You know what, Kojak? I will say this, is Greenfield Central they played one heck of a zone tonight, but Lapel has done exactly what they needed to do to get this lead. You know what I mean? They've got a couple of transitions here recently. They've scored off transition here recently. Lanaya's knocked down some free throws.
Yes.
They're doing what they have to do.
I tell you what, that transition has made all the difference in the world, Zach.
Yeah, because they were struggling scoring in the
Yes,
half-court.
yes. Because Greenfield Central did a fabulous job, you know, on Miss Wheels,
Yes, they have.
doubling her, and it was like a triangle in 2. And Lapel, the Lady Bulldogs, all they did was pass the ball around the perimeter.
They were looking for her, but it's hard to do when
It's
she's covered up
hard.
like that.
Yeah, it's hard. And then they didn't have, their go-to in Miss Pointer.
That's true.
So that makes a huge difference. Oh, they took the point away, Zach.
I'm not sure.
They took the point. The good thing about it is we're recording it, so
That's true.
we'll be able to go back and see.
The previous play, Inbetter didn't have the possession control of the ball.
That's what I was thinking.
So they took the points off and were starting that play from.
Good explanation.
Good. Yeah.
Look at here. Good pressure. Good. You know what? That is a great ball pressure right there.
And they get the ball back.
Yes, they do.
There you go. So you know what? On my little scorecard, I'm gonna leave that 2 points for Miss Wheels.
She's gonna get it back here in a minute. I noticed they just took it off her scoring.
Yeah.
She has 13 now for the evening. Look at here, bad pass.
Oh,
Good hustle
great
back.
hustle, Miss Pointer.
I love that.
Great hustle, Miss Pointer. Had she not ran her down, that was an easy bucket for Miss McConnell.
And you want to see that in your girls.
Yes, you do.
You know what? It's okay to make a mistake down there. How are you gonna react down here on the defensive end? And they did a great job getting back right there. Well, Miss Pointer did. Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Great tip. Ball inside.
You know what?
Moving the ball
That was an awesome entry by Miss Brown. You know, fake high, went low.
Here. Got around her, got a layup. McConnell, that's her 9th point on the evening. She's having a good game.
Yeah, Lady Bulldogs fell asleep on that one.
McConnell's averaging 7 points a game. She's over her average now.
Yes.
Good ball fake, good pass fake. Can't leave her open.
No, you sure can't.
Miss Pointer will knock that down, won't she?
Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Greenfield Central is going to have to extend that zone. They're going to have to come out further.
2:55 left in the fourth quarter.
Because if not, they're just going to pass it around the perimeter and milk this time.
41-38. 3-point lead, Lady Bulldogs. 2:42 left. They're being patient out there, aren't they, Kojak?
Yes, they are.
Don't let her tie you up. Oh, back inside to Lanaya with the finish. There's her extra 2 points back, Kojak.
There you go.
She now has 15 on the night. 2:25 left in the fourth.
Oh,
good penetration.
Oh, wow.
Somebody's got to step up and stop her.
Yes.
They got lucky on that one, Kojak.
They did.
2:17 left in the game. 43-38.
I tell you, Zach, listen. They're passing the ball around the perimeter.
Yep.
And they're spreading Greenfield Central out to where they have to go, man.
Yeah.
When they go man, they dropping it down there to Miss Wheels, and you can count that. Put that up.
She's hard to guard down there.
And it's like it's impossible.
I'll tell you what, Greenfield Central, they're playing a heck of a zone, but like you said, Kojak, at some point you got to come out and go man because you're running out of time and you're down 5.
Yes.
Minute 41 left in the game, and it's 43-38.
McConnell, her first, team's 4th.
Not quite a shooting foul yet. Next one will be. She's not afraid to let it go. Looked like it got blocked a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Minute 36 left. McConnell with the ball. Bring that up for Greenfield Central. Uh-oh, Miss Brown.
Good defense.
Yeah, it was. That was a good take.
Miss Wills pulls it back out.
Yep.
So let me slow it down.
Minute 21 left. Up
Yeah.
5.
You have to come out. No, don't have to foul. Yeah, you don't have to foul. You just have to come out and put pressure on.
If you do foul there, at least go for that steal, Kojak, because you never know.
Right. She just hugged.
Maddie Pointer going to the
little
line.
mistake.
Not sure that's the one you want to foul.
No.
She's got to knock him down, too.
Well, she missed the first one.
Yep. Maddie now has 10 points on the evening. Minute 15 left, 44-38. Lapel with the lead. Still plenty of time left for Greenfield Central. They just got to make something happen.
Yeah, and they need to go ahead and score now, Zach,
Yes,
because it's about to be under a minute.
Yeah.
To where you really be rushing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Called timeout. Probably a good timeout because it didn't look like they were in a hurry to do anything.
Yeah.
Coach Key.
30-second timeout.
59.9 seconds, 44-38. Lapel has seemed like they have done exactly what they needed to do just to have the lead that they have.
I tell you, man, it's been tough for them.
Yes, it has.
They hung in there, Zach.
Yes.
They hung in there, and like you said, they did what they needed to do, and now they're up, 6 points with 59 seconds.
Now, here's what's going to happen. Greenfield Central is going to come out and be very aggressive.
Yeah.
They're going to have to foul at some point, Kojak.
Yep.
Now, Lapel has to go to the line, step up there with confidence, and knock these down here at the end.
Right, Zach.
That's why I love this game. It's never over until that buzzer goes off.
You're right about that. And they're going to have to take care of the basketball when they get it.
Yes.
They can't be nonchalant with the basketball.
One of those long passes is kind of dangerous.
And you're right. With their passes, they have to be crisp.
Yes.
On point.
I don't know about you, Kojak, but so far this season, I'm having a blast.
Man.
I'm loving going out and watching all these ball games.
That goes without saying. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we got to do something quick
good
here.
hands.
I'm with you. Nice drive baseline by Brown. Woo! Missed the reverse layup.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a... Here we go. You got to get it past that 10-second
Look
line.
down.
Look
Look down
up.
the court.
Timeout.
Good call, my
Yeah,
coach.
I don't think he wanted to take that, but
No,
he had
I
to,
don't.
didn't
Yeah, but that was a good one.
he? It was getting close.
Yeah.
42.1 seconds, 44-38. I will tell you this, the Lapel band has been on point tonight.
Listen, Dave sounded. They had us up here rocking, and almost to where we forgot to even we was even talking.
I know.
Got caught up in the music.
They've
been doing a great job.
Bobbing my head. No, they've done great.
Yeah, I think that kind of contributed to how the Lady Bulldogs kind of turned it around.
I think everything helped.
You right.
Hey, Greenfield Central's a tough team.
Very impressive. Listen,
Yeah,
I like Greenfield Central.
You're not 6-2 for nothing.
You right about that, Zach.
And one of those losses was
They got the ball in the right hands.
Pendleton that we went to.
Yeah.
And Pendleton had a great game that night. Shared the ball well. That was the night Casey Orful joined the 1,000-point club.
Number 4. At the line, shooting 2.
And just from that game, from Greenfield Central playing Pendleton, look like they have they've gotten better, Zach.
I agree.
They've gotten better, seriously. Because Pendleton did beat them pretty convincingly.
Yes, they did that night.
But they're looking pretty good out here tonight. Way to go, Miss Pointer, knocking down those free throws.
Hitting them like you have to. 36 seconds left in the game. 46-38. Deep three from Brown, and she nailed it. Hey, you can't leave them open.
You right about that.
You cannot leave them open. She has 14 points on the night. But over her average, she's averaging 13.6, so she's right there.
I think she has.
Hey, cut it to 5 with 30 seconds.
Yeah, I thought I had her down for 16.
You're probably right.
See.
I'm I'm just looking at the board up there.
I got it down for 16.
I think it is 16. I do too.
I could be wrong. But I was wondering, like, what took so long for Miss Brown to let it go, you know, behind that arc, you know.
They were almost being a little too patient as well, weren't they, Kojak? Time's running out. But hey, 30.5 seconds left. Down 5, you get a stop here. And a bucket, you're right back in it.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it is you have to get a stop against a nice, disciplined team. And man, that's rough. That's kind of tough. And so that's why I was wondering why they took so long to get a basket. You know, the more time they have, the better chance they have of trying to win this game. I know. Listen, I would keep it out of Miss Pointer's hands.
Yep. Uh-oh, she's going deep. Look here. Oh, I thought they were going to throw a baseball pass for a minute. Look up.
Oh, look at there.
Look at here.
Look,
got the corner for the layup. Nice.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Greenfield just kind of lost her in the press there.
Well, great hands, Miss Wills. But Miss Wills dribbled through the press.
Yes,
she broke through, and when she looked up, it was four Greenfield Centrals on her.
That's right.
And she just gave the ball
the right
Great
play.
job. Yeah.
I like seeing them in transition. A lot of good things happen.
Oh, good move.
Sunsini. Another rebound.
Great rebound.
Uh-oh. Intentional.
Oh, yeah, she got an intentional foul.
A little frustration there, probably. Missed the shot. Sunsini, she's got 15 points on the night, Kojak. 9.9 seconds left, 48-41, Lapel. And I believe Miss Wills is going to the line. And with that being an intentional foul, they will get the ball back.
Get the ball back, yeah.
Lanaya Wills has 15 points so far in the evening. See if she can add to that.
Intentional foul, number 5.
Maddie Pointer has 14.
Wills on the line.
Rose with 9. Got it to fall. She now has 16 points. She's got a nice shot, Kojak.
She does.
She's fun to watch. Use those legs.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a little short on that.
And she has to get that arc. That's what I was talking about, Zach. Even when you see her shoot the jump shot, you know, it's kind of flat. But once she learns how to put, you know, her legs into it with the arch, she'll be able to step out even further.
I agree with that. Especially late in the game like that. You have to use those legs. You're going to be tired even if you don't realize you're tired. Especially battling down low all night against those two girls.
Hey.
Every possession.
Right.
49-41. Lapel leads with 9.9 seconds left in the game. Doing what they have to do to maintain or extend that lead here at the end.
Hey, Zach, I will say that the refs, they did a pretty good job on tonight.
I agree.
Just allowing the girls to play. You know, they did a fabulous job.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kojak. They've been playing hard down low all night, too, haven't they?
Yes.
I don't mind a little pushing and shoving.
Oh, when you get that ball, you can't look as if I don't know what to do with it. You know, that's what you cannot do. Right.
Cougar foul Silcox, her first. Rose at the line, shooting 2.
Rose at the line. She's hit a couple big threes tonight. Let's see if she can knock down a free throw or two here. 5.9 seconds left.
Nice shot.
It was. She knocked it down. That's her 10th point on the evening.
I would have loved to see Rose just, continue to, to fire that man, because she has made the difference on tonight.
2 seconds left from deep. And she got it to fall at the buzzer. Sunsini. She ended up with 18 points tonight, Kojak.
Yes.
Brown had 14. McConnell had 9. And then over on the Lapel side, of course, Lanaya Wills, just shy of her average tonight with 16. Pointer with 14 and Rose with 10.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
One thing I would say is Greenfield Central did a great job of taking Lapel out of their game that first half and even some of the second half. But Lapel did what they had to do to maintain that lead or get that lead back and extend the lead there at the end, actually. Knock down free throws and get the victory 50-44.
Yes. That sharp shooting from Rose. Listen, that's what made the difference because Lapel, the Lady Bulldogs, they had became stagnant.
Yes, they had.
You know, they wasn't getting anything, and because they was looking for Lanaya Wills to get it down there. Miss Pointer was not in the game at this time.
Correct.
And so it was like, what do we do? And Greenfield Central did a great job of doubling Lanaya Wills.
All night.
Right. To where it's like you always say, the next person up. And Miss Rose, listen to me, she came and she did exactly what they needed and knocked down 3 trays in a row,
yes,
man.
She did.
Listen, so I tell you what, man, and I know when we talk to Coach Newby, he's going to bring that up.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We talk about that all the time, Kojak, the next man up or whatever.
The next man up, you're right.
And they did exactly what they had to do to get things back in, to get the victory.
Yes, yes, they did. So that's fabulous, man. Great win for the Lady Bulldogs. Man, they hung in there. They didn't stop, Zach. They kept going, kept pushing.
Yeah.
And then it was just a big plus for Miss Pointer when she did return to the game. That was a plus, man.
I agree.
And they needed it because she also contributed some nice baskets.
Yes, she did. Well, there at the end, she hit a 3 when they needed it. And then she leaked out on that press and got a layup.
Yes.
Added to that
score.
Added to that lead. So, you know, they shared the ball tonight. They moved the ball well. They did get kind of a little bit out of whack against that zone, but
that zone was very effective, Zach.
Yeah, it was.
Very effective. And I tell you, I would like to see, and I don't know if Coach Newby said, hey, listen, all I want you to do is go from block to block.
Yeah.
You know, with Miss Wills, I would have liked to have seen her be more active, you know, not just stay down there on the blocks, but, you know, kind of venture out here at the top to where you open that defense up.
Move.
Right.
You got to move around.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But also, Kojak, we got to talk about how those extra transition, when Lapel got out on transition, that's really their ball game. I mean, coming down here and getting one shot against that zone every time, it's hard to get in a rhythm like that. We talked about that in the first half. But when they were out in transition, they make things happen.
Hey, you're right, Zach. You are absolutely right. And we saw that tonight where they struggled in the half-court set. They have all the pieces when it comes to transition.
Yeah.
They have the pieces.
Yeah,
they can score. They have the speed. And so for them not to utilize that, man, they were struggling.
Yeah,
but when they went back to the bread and butter, hey, they was able to get some buckets in transition. And here it is. We are 50-44.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
but you got to give it to Coach Key and Greenfield Central and that staff. They obviously had those girls ready with the right scouting report. Packed them in the lane, and you know what? They weren't just packed in the lane, Kojak. They were communicating. Head on a swivel. They saw the girls behind them. They did a great job double teaming Lanaya all night.
Man, hey, listen, they did effect. If you wanted to teach, if you needed a tutorial for, hey, communication out here on the court while playing defense, this game right here. Greenfield Central did a fabulous job.
And they almost pulled it out.
They almost pulled it out. They did.
So,
they did.
What a great game.
Man, it was.
I'm enjoying this, Coach.
I'm enjoying it, too. I don't think nobody wanted the game to be this close.
No.
You know, this right here almost give you a headache.
You know what? That's why you tip them up. That's why you play them, though.
You're right,
if you go by your records or if you go by just, you know, statistics or anything like that, you could have chalked this one up for Lapel, but you get out here and play, and you made Lapel earn it. They made Lapel earn it.
They made you right. You are absolutely correct about that, Zach. They made Lapel work for this win,
and that's going to help Lapel too. Down, you know, now they've been through some grind like that. I know they've had a couple close games this year.
Yes,
you know they lost one game this year, and it was a 5-point game. So
I tell you what, Zach, film should be very interesting. I would love to be able to take the film session.
Yeah, I would too.
And to hear Coach Newby, you know, breaking that down, and also to hear from the girls is this, you know, hey, what did we not do? What should we have done more? what could we have done better?
Yeah.
You know, and just to be able to analyze their own mistakes and see, listen, what are our strengths? Where do we get our baskets from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because I don't even know if they understand that they are a transitional team.
Man, they look good when they get out and go.
And when they're in transition, man, it's hard because
can't guard them.
You
can't guard them.
You are absolutely
they're too
correct.
Athletic, they're too
You're
big,
right, Zach.
and they're finishers.
Yes.
They can score, all of them.
There you go. And if you stop the drive, I can kick it, and they shoot good enough to where, listen, you in trouble. Because most likely the drive then drew about 2 or 3 players. Somebody's open.
And you know what? They had 3 or 4 different girls step out and hit that 3
right
too.
You're right.
So they're dangerous.
Woo!
And to be able to pull a close one out like that, I mean, that's Coach Newby's got to be happy about the win. You know, maybe not necessarily how they got it tonight, but a win is a win.
A win is a win. You better take it. You hear me? You better take it. But yeah, Zach, I definitely agree with what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
I tell you, if they run into a team that that displays the same type of defense that Greenfield Central did on them, but they're more of a threat offensively than Greenfield Central, I can see Lapel, the Lady Bulldogs, being in big trouble.
Struggling a little bit.
Yeah, being in big trouble.
Well, that's why you have film session. That's why you try to learn from a game like tonight.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
They have to. Especially if we're talking about going back to that state.
Absolutely. It's not going to be an easy ride, is it?
No.
And no team's going to give them anything.
No.
So.
And I think every team is after them now. They got a target on their back.
Yeah, absolutely. After you make it to the state finals like that,
right,
and you got a lot of the girls returning. You know, Lapel is playing well, though. Like
they are, Zach.
They did what they had to do. We might have to go down there and get a couple interviews. What do you think?
No, ain't no might. We need to. We
grab Coach Newby, maybe a couple of the girls, and
we definitely need to
get them on air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm having fun.
Me too.
All right. We're going to try to get a couple interviews. We'll be back in a minute. Thank you.
Man.
Coach, I got to say, one thing I noticed tonight was your kicks. I like the shoes you have on.
Thank you. I try. I'm a big fan of look good, feel good, play good.
That's right.
Well, you know, trying, Coach. You did.
Yeah. Hey, I do what I can. I do what I can.
Oh, they're fresh. I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe
what size shoes you wearing, man?
Yeah, what size you wearing?
Coach, what do you think? I mean, tough one tonight.
Yeah.
You know, it's a win is a win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might have got it ugly, but you got it.
Yeah, I think I told you guys before, like, my schedule is very methodically thought out. I don't just play people to play people. And Greenfield Central is a team, you know, Coach Key is a fantastic coach. They run zone. And we've always struggled against that a little bit. So they run a very good zone. They sandwich the inside. They force you into tough shots, play passing lanes. I want that type of game. This has always been a close game with Greenfield Central. And they're playing a 4A schedule. You know, you got a 4A team playing a 4A schedule. This is a game in their minds, like, we got to win this one because we don't know how many of these 4A games we're going to get.
Yeah, right.
So for us, like, you have to show up, and especially this year when we're the barometer for everybody. So how good are we compared to, you know, how we play Lapel?
And Coach, you're going to get those teams' best games because you guys got a target on your back after the season you had last year.
For sure.
You know, you coming out now 8-1. I mean, that's a heck of a record. So everybody's shooting for you guys.
Right, and for us, like, I tell the kids, and their expectations, and sometimes the people sitting in the stands' expectations is us just come out, because we are really good, but you're not going to come out and blow everybody out all the time. You're not going to play well all the time, you know, and we don't have excuses, but we've been down a starter for 4 straight games. We got kids sick. We got kids, you know, banged up. They're ready for it. We're getting close to that Christmas break where we get some time off. So, like, this is a time where you got to grind. You find out how tough you are.
That's right.
And I don't care how you win. Can you win? Can you figure out a way to win? And I challenged them there at the end when I think we were up 2 maybe. Yeah. And I just told them, I don't see that fight. Like, I have to win this game. I don't see, like, no, I'm going to get my stops, and you're not going to be able to stop us, and we're going to finish this game. And they did it. They, you know, and I give them credit. When we have open dialogue, and my point guard, when Lanai was shooting those free throws, said, hey, we need to go diamond. And I was like, I don't know. You seem a little tired. And they said, no, we're going diamond.
Yeah.
So they had the attitude.
We get a couple turnovers, and so they know, you know, they know the game. They understand the game, and I tell them all the time, you're playing it. I'm watching it. So if you see something, you feel something, let's do it.
That's right.
Right.
And then I got to say something real quick, Coach. You know, in that zone, like you said, they were packing it in on there, and it looked like they were putting 2 on Lanaya all night, you know, and I'm sure that was frustrating for her. But there towards the end, you guys got out in transition a couple times. I'm not going to say easy baskets, but you got out in transition, shared the ball, got a couple layups. That had to help her mentally also. And you guys, you know, started spreading out that lead a little bit.
Right. Well, we finally started, like you said, we want to push in transition. So we turn those defensive rebounds, get them on their heels. And we want to spread the zone out from the start. If you're walking it up the floor, they stay compact. That's what we talked about. In the first half, I thought we did a great job moving the ball, and then we just shoot a shot just to shoot it. If they're not going to make you shoot it, then don't shoot it. And we were up like 6, I think, and then we just started shooting shots like, oh, we've had it long enough, let's just shoot it. And then in the second half, you know, Moreau's, she's starting to get it going a little bit. She can shoot
some
it.
big threes there for you.
3 of them.
And so what it did was this forward was not coming out. They were just letting us pass it back and forth. Well, she hits a couple shots. Now she comes out. Now Lanaya's playing one-on-one with the middle.
That's
and you're
hard
not
to
going to be
do.
able to play her one-on-one.
You're right.
As long as
because you have to play behind her, because you can't play in front of her in the zone. So you got to play behind her. If you're going to play behind her, you're not
money.
Gonna,
I mean, she's going to score down
and
there.
for them, and that's the thing about zone. You're going to let this kid sit out here and shoot it, shoot, you know, warm up jump shots, or you're going to.
But the key is her knocking a couple of those
you got to make
to
shots.
Draw that defender
and
out
I told them that at halftime. I can't make shots for you.
That's
you get shots, you have to have confidence in yourself to make it. And so, you know, if you're not making shots, then don't shoot it. I'll get somebody else in that will, and get your butt in the gym and get shots up so you can.
I like it, Coach.
You know. So
you must have been up there, Coach, in our notes. And man, when you listen to this game, I promise you, man, you are saying exactly what we were saying, because when they started putting like that triangle two on Lanaya, and it's as if, you know, the Lady Bulldog, they was just passing around the perimeter.
Right.
They wasn't attacking, drawing to where they can open up for, you know, their teammates or whatnot. And you said it right. We just get a shot. And their zone was affected because now they're going down and they're cutting into the lead, and now they're getting two here, two there. Well, you guys just coming down and passing around the perimeter. You know, and not
because you're not really making them work. You're making them slide side to side, but you're not really making them work. You know, and then you shoot a bad shot. You shoot a shot they want you to shoot, and then you got to come down here and get a stop. And that's hard. That's hard to do.
And Coach, they were limiting you guys to one shot there for a while.
For sure.
And how hard is that to get in a rhythm when the shooting rhythm or anything like that when they're limiting you to one shot?
Yeah, because a lot of threes made, especially against zone, come off of offensive rebound. You're going to get offensive rebound, and we want inside out threes. You know, that's what you practice. You got a rebound underneath the basket, constantly passing inside out. So that's what we talk about. But you're not always, even at home, you're not always going to shoot the ball really well.
Correct.
And like I said, they're tough. So I'm super happy with that win. You know, last year they missed a layup at the buzzer. I think we beat them by 1 or maybe 2. We might have been up 2. It might have been to go to overtime. I mean, they missed a bunny at the buzzer, and it's like that every single year. I mean, they just grind.
So, Coach, I want to, because they started making their run, and you guys were struggling to find some offense.
Yeah.
You know, Morose, she hit those 3, but then, you know, she didn't shoot anymore, really. I mean, she was trying to get it down to Miss Wheels, and they was just trying to force it sometimes. And then we looked, and we said, wait a minute, Miss Pointer's not in there. I mean, she sat out the whole third. I was like, well, wait a minute. I don't know what. Was she not feeling well?
I'll keep the details in house, but we
had
a little come to Jesus, and we figuring things out.
Okay.
And,
I mean,
you know, Maddie and I have a great relationship, but we also have to understand. They all have to understand. I told them there's a time and a place, you know, and I want their input, but you let me coach.
That's right.
And so, you know, that's all it was, and we obviously
there
came
was
to an
some
understanding.
deliverance, Coach.
Right, and she comes in the fourth quarter and dominates the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
And win the game.
Made the
had a
difference.
nice layup on the leak out on the press.
Made the difference.
Yeah, because she's an unbelievable player.
Yes.
But there's more to the game than just playing it.
Right.
You got to be coachable, and she's playing at the next level. And it's my job to make her a better player.
That's right.
And you need to. I mean, you're going to have those times where you need to make adjustments, and I thought you did a great job tonight on that.
Thank you. Yeah, got some other kids some opportunities, which is big for us. You know, because anybody can go down at any point.
That's right.
So I need you to have some time.
That's true.
Coach, I don't know if you didn't place the bug in our clothing or something, man, or what, because, man, you're saying exactly what we've been saying for so long.
Just great minds think alike.
There you go, Coach. Great basketball.
I'm going to leave it at that, Coach. I'm going to leave it at that. You know, one thing that I would like to say is Lanaya, when they were in that zone, she was just going block to block. Is that something that you told her to do because she wasn't flashing to the high post? She didn't step out?
What I was just telling the newspaper, Rob Hunt. The hard part about zone is to be effective against zone, as you guys know, you have to understand the game of basketball. You got to understand angles. You got to, as a big, you have to think 1 or 2 passes ahead. And so, in high school basketball, just having 1 or 2, that's not enough. All 5 have to understand the game in order for it to work. And so she's starting to figure it out, but not everyone on the floor. So she knows that, hey, when that ball's here, I'm going to seal on this side, knowing that when it gets reversed, I got her on my back side. That girl, in the first half anyway, was just thinking, I got to get this ball out of my hand. And that we're not looking across court. Like, there's 5 people in between you and her, but they ain't getting the ball. Right? So just throw it this side. So I think she does Lanaya does what she feels like where she can help us the most. So I don't tell her, no, you got to stay down here. You got to go block to block. Or you got to go short corner. You got to play.
And you know what? It takes games like this, Coach, to realize, you know, to be played like that, to make an adjustment down the road.
And she knows if she's out here against zone, her percentage obviously is not going to be as good shooting threes as is down here. And it's really hard to offensive rebound when you're standing out here. And she gets a lot of her points off offensive rebound putbacks. So I think for her, we talk about her playing short corner, but Lanaya knows she's got green light freedom to go where you can help us.
Absolutely. I definitely know that you have let her know that, hey, look, you got the green light. It's just, even like you said, she's starting to even understand the game even more, that her presence alone, she's going to draw. So I don't care if she was in the bathroom. She's going to have some defenders sitting out there waiting at the bath, you know. So she commands, you know, her presence command, you know, attention. And so that's why I was just saying,
I would love to see her. Well, I'd love to see her flash in this 15-foot area a little bit more. And because you can't really stop her from getting the ball because she's so long. So just get it up high and let her attack off the dribble. Just attack them off the dribble and use your quickness and moves and natural ability. And I think that's stuff that'll come, you know. And she's still getting used to it. Last year, you know, we were senior heavy still. So she kind of, even though she was our leading scorer, she still deferred to those other seniors. And so now it's like, hey, you know, you don't defer to anybody. You know, they know her and Maddie have the green light. You guys do your thing. If I need to reel you in, then I will. But everybody else is going to play off of that.
That's right.
So,
and you know what? We talked about, you know, a win is a win, and you got one tonight, Coach.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Great job.
That was, we wanted to get tonight, you know, next week we got 2 big games, but 2 very gettable games in Madison, Grant, and Tipton, you know, and hopefully that gets us to 10-1 going into Eastern Hancock, who
they're having a good year this year, undefeated so far, ranked second in the state now.
They might be the best team in 2A. After us. But
yes, sir.
But they, I've known Sherry a long time. She was my wife's high school basketball coach.
Coach Dad.
Her son played for me when I was coaching C-team boys. So Sherry and I and Steve go back a long way. So it's going to be a battle. They're physical, so that'll be fun. And then Hamilton Heights after that. They're number 2 in 3A.
Keegan Cherry.
Keegan,
Kevin's brother, coaching up there, so I'm sure he'll have them prepared.
We got a tough little stretch here
and
before
this
Christmas
before
break.
Christmas?
This is before Christmas.
Oh
going right into county.
But I got to tell you, Coach, that's going to prepare you for county, and not only just county, that's going to prepare you for the postseason as well. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm excited for those games. You know, we lost both those games last year, and it didn't affect us from getting where we wanted to get to. So you know,
And you
Like
know,
I said-
sometimes those losses aren't easy to take, but sometimes that does prepare you for your next game or for those that
Well, in Eastern
postseason run.
Hancock last year, we were up 7 or 8 in the third quarter, and they come back. They were real physical, and they came back and beat us by 2 or 3. And so it's a learning opportunity. Same thing with Hamilton Heights. We were up 4 or 5, and then ended up getting beat by 6 or 7. So yeah, those are the games I want. I don't.
And all three of you schools are having great seasons this year, so
It's gonna be
excited.
fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Hey, we may have to make some adjustments
to our schedule.
and come see that.
Yeah.
But listen, Coach, man, appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
As
thank you.
always,
We'll let you get out of here,
Thank
but
you.
we appreciate you
job.
coming and
Thanks,
talking
guys.
to us, and we love what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So
I
we're going
love
to be
it
covering
too.
you again.
Thank you. Thank
very
you so much.